Alright, welcome you guys. I figured today we'd do something different flying up to Toronto. We'll actually file and get an IFR flight because I need that to get out of here. But rather than do the IFR to VFR on top, I figured we'll stay with it. And I'll have to cancel as I approach the MOAs up in the Foxfield area. But otherwise, should be good to go all the way there. Should be a good flight. Nice cool morning here in Torrance.
7, ceiling 1100 overcast, temperature 17, 2.15, altimeter 290.905. ILS, runway 29 right approaching east, landing and departing runways 29. Torrance Tower frequency 133.07. Notice the airmen, runway 29 left, Bassies out for maintenance. 5G nodems are in effect for the vicinity of Torrance Airport. Contact flight service for more information. Multiple cranes on the vicinity of Torrance Airport. Check nodems for more information. Use caution, bird activity on or in the vicinity of the airport. Caution for in progress, safe on all taxiways and runways. Hazardous weather information for California coastal waters available on flight service frequencies. All aircraft read back hold short instruction and runway assignment with your call sign. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Zulu.
Zulu. Alright, here we go. Clear right, clear left. There we go. Alright, and we're out. Torrance ground, good morning, Station Air 1215 Golf. Easties, rated taxi with Zulu.
Station 1215 Golf, Torrance ground, good morning, only 29 right, taxi via Juliet.
29 right via Juliet, and I'll be ready to copy once I get there by IFR clearance if it's ready. 1215 Golf. Alright. Only one out here. And I hope my IFR is ready, because I'd rather do that than just sit here, because my oil temperature is not up to par yet for me to get the run-up going. I don't want to hit the engine, a cold engine with all that, as the plane just woke up here in the morning. So if the IFR clearance is ready, that'd be great. And like I said before, because there's all the MOAs up there, which I'll have to cancel IFR anyway, I went ahead and filed to Foxfield, which will get me from here up to that area anyway, and I'll cancel up in the air. So I'm not planning on landing on Fox to begin with, but that's really what IFR comes down to. You could use the system in any way you want, and that's just getting me in the direction of where I want to go to. If I want to hear back from her in a moment here, I will get on with her.
Station 15 Golf, are you ready now?
Ready to go, yep.
Station 15 Golf, clear to William J. Fox Airport via fly runway heading. Intercept the LAX radio 170 to Limbo, then LAX, and then assault. Climb maintain 3,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3, squawk 4654.
And this is where you don't want to read back too fast. You want to take your time so she can understand you. And Station Air 1215 Golf, clear to the Fox Airport WJF via on departure runway heading, intercept the LAX 170 radio to Limbo. LAX then as filed, climb maintain 3,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3, squawk 4654, 1215 Golf.
Station 15 Golf, is correct, and I saw IFR to site.
Roger that, thanks. All right, so here we go. Route. The first point on my route, let me just get runway heading in here. 19 or 294. There we go. Now, the first point my GPS can actually identify and take me to is limbo, because I'm doing runway heading LAX 170 to limbo. So we'll do here, flight plan, and en route over there, I'm going to limbo. There we are. Limbo. There we go. Boom. And it's right there. That makes sense. Then LAX. There we go. And then as filed, and what I filed for was the SoCal Papa 30 tech routing, which expanded looks just like this. LAX Victor 165, menu, load airway, Victor 165 to Lang. There we are, load. Then I'll come down here from Lang. I'm joining Victor 518, menu, load airway, Victor 518 to PMD, Palmdale, load. And then from there, direct destination, KW JF. Again, I'm not planning on going there. I am planning on canceling in the air. But there we have it. So now first order of business is bird's eye view. Yep, looks like I'm going to WJF. It's not taking me to Boston. It's not taking me to San Francisco. It's doing generally what I wanted to do. But that's not good enough for me. I want to jump into the flight plan, and I want to go ahead and go one step down at a time and confirm that against my clearance. And if I look at my clearance, I got limbo, LAX, Victor 165 to Lang, then Victor 518 to Palmdale, and then direct destination. And I know that, even though she just said as filed, because I expanded my tech route here, and it shows me exactly that. So my route check is confirmed. I did my double verification on that. Perfect. Next thing I have to do is LAX 170. So what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and plug 113.6, and I'll put that in the active of nav1. I'll hit my CDI to VOR, and I'll go ahead with my course and set 170 on there. And there we have it. Perfect. So now we're good. We have runway heading, intercept 170 to limbo, and I did my double verification on my route, so I'm good there. Next order of business is altitude. She told me to climb and maintain 3,000, which here we go. There we go. 124.3 is the departure frequency. 4654 is the code. 4654. There we go. Now when I just about think I'm done, I'll go through again to make sure I got it all. So, runway heading's bugged. LAX 170 is on there. Route, I did my double verification. 3,000 is on there. 1243 is on there. 4654 is on there. Boom, I'm good to go. Solid. Oil temperature looks good. Now let's get the run-up coming. All right, and we'll get the electrical system does look good over there. Okay, and here we go, 1860. Okay, that's a drop of 130. Back to both. That's a drop of 90. Back to both. Pitot heat off. Electrical system looks good. No enunciations. I'll go and do my prop check here. Manifold pressure, RPM, and oil pressure all doing what I want them to do. Prop back to high RPM. And here comes idle check. While that happens, I'll make sure, yep, I have tower on the active of COM 1. Idle check checks. There's 1,000. We'll get a takeoff briefing and we'll get going. Alright, I'll be departing IFR, normal takeoff off runway 29 right. In the event of any abnormalities necessitating me to come to a stop and abort my takeoff, I'll cut the power, stop straight ahead, taxi off the runway if I can. Any abnormalities after rotation with runway ahead of me to land back on, I'll go ahead and cut the power, point to the pavement, land straight ahead, and taxi off the runway if I can. If there's any abnormalities after I rotated with no runway ahead of me to land back on, I will not attempt any steep turns back to the airport or sideways. I'll just try and keep it as straight as I can to maintain flight for as long as I can, avoiding obstacles best I can straight ahead. I will only attempt back to the airport or to the runway, even better, if I am 100% certain that I'm high enough to make it. Otherwise, I will not try that. And that's about that. Everything looks good, everything sounds good, everything looks healthy. Pre-flight completely checks. I got fuel selector on both cowl flaps open. Both trims are set for takeoff. Mixture prop forward. Flaps 10 verified. Lights are all on. And we're good to go. The system looks healthy. So here we go. I'm on, I have tower on the active of COM 1. I'll switch to COM 1 and I'll get on with them and say short of 29 right, ready for takeoff IFR. Orange Tower, good morning. Station Air 1215 Golf in the 29 right run up, ready for takeoff IFR.
Air 1215 Golf, Torrance Tower, roger, hold and very pending IFR release.
Alright, hold for release, 15 Golf. I read a PIREP of about a 737 near LA about 2 hours ago. It was an hour when I read it, but I read it an hour ago. And I think bottoms were 900, tops were like 16. So we'll see how close that is.
15 Golf flight runway heading, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff at 7.
Alright, runway heading 29 right, clear for takeoff, 1215 Golf. Okay, all looks good, here we go. I did my flow, that's all good. Final looks clear. And there we go. Take my time with the power while defending that center line. There's no rush on that. Alright, takeoff power is set. Engines are in the green, airspeed is alive, and we're airborne. Right rudder, left aileron. Above 75, positive rate, flaps come up. Scoreboard is fully set up. I like it. I'm happy. Here we go. Autopilot's engaged. I'm making sure plane is doing what I want it to do. Here comes my right rudder with my rudder trim.
Air 15 Golf, contact us, departure, have a good flight.
Departure, thanks, 15 Golf.
November 570
See
November,
what the
turn left
bases
direct
are.
to Clipper.
Left Clipper, 70 November.
Departure, good morning. Station Air 1215 Golf, 1000, climbing 3000, and runway heading.
Number 1215 Golf, SoCal, ident. Number 1215 Golf, your radar contact, a mile and a half northwest of Torrance, 1200, cover maintain 5000.
Position checks 5000 and bases are 1200, 1215 Golf.
Okay.
And for 15 Golf, tops are 1600.
Saying 360, tuner Golf.
All right, and we're on top. Absolutely beautiful.
Somebody else call.
It was just 15 Golf. Tops are 1600 if you care.
Thank you.
All right. I always try and give
15 Golf,
tops.
what did you say the bases were?
I believe I said 900.
Thank you.
I always try and give bases and tops
72 November Golf, resume on navigation.
because they're not here with me. You know, they're sitting in a building someplace. And so that way, there's a pirate for the next guy or gal. And also they know whether or not to, another big thing is, many times if they don't have any reports of what the bases and tops are, here's another way to think of it. And someone shows up and says, hey, I'd like IFR to VFR on top. Well, they're not sure where the tops are. And so they will feel a little interesting.
1215 Golf, turn right heading 360.
Right turn 360 on 215 Golf.
570 November, contact LA Center 12527.
360. So they'll feel a little.
November Golf, VFR climb 7,500 approved.
They will feel a little weird approving you or giving you a IFR to VFR on top clearance because they don't quite know where the tops are at. But if Yoel shows up and Yoel took off, there goes my 170 by the way. So and bam. And limbo's no longer an option, so I could even clean my mess up and do direct LAX, which is probably what I'll get here next, and nothing will happen because I'm in heading mode, so I'm just cleaning my mess up. I'm anticipating what he's going to tell me. So what I'm saying is, then Yoel shows up and tells him, hey, tops are 1600. Now he knows tops are 1600 and it's sunny up top, so the next person showing up asking for IFR to VFR on top, guess what? They're much more likely to provide that service to them because he's confident that at 1600, the pilot will be in VMC conditions. And so, just by reporting the bases and tops, you might help someone else out who might show up in 10 minutes.
1215 Golf, proceed direct Los Angeles VOR, join Victor 165.
All right, direct to LA and join Victor 165, 125 Golf. There goes GPS, I got direct to LA in there, and that's it. Victor 165 is from there. And so, I hope that makes sense. One of the benefits of reporting bottoms and tops to ATC. It's really, really good. And I actually showed up one time and I asked for IFR to VFR on top. And because they didn't have any reports, they weren't sure what the clouds were doing, I didn't get it. Where otherwise, I would receive that service. So it's always nice to report bases and tops, even if it's only for that reason alone. Something to keep in mind.
Departure 169, 1.3 coming, 3000.
Line 69, SoCal radar contact, climb and maintain 12000.
All right, here comes 5000.
I would say 12000 and 169.
All right. There we go. And there we go, altitude. Plane will level off, and we're just hanging out. We're just here for the ride. I'll get out some of that right rudder as we level off. I'll bring that power back. There we go. 2300 RPM. There we go.
Line 69,
we'll get the fuel out.
250.
That's 250, Hawaii 69.
There we go. Plane is turning right, joining Victor 165. I'm happy.
Departure American 383, 800, Ocean 1. Good morning.
American 383, SoCal departure, good morning, radar contact, climb and maintain 5000.
Climb and maintain 5000, American 383.
All right, fuel selector, both cowl flaps. Temperatures look good. I could get them closed, gain some airspeed here. And everything looks kosher. There we go, we're on our way. I will cancel IFR right around Lang, because you can see from Lang, it's taking me eastbound, and then to Palmdale to Fox, but I just want to keep heading straight. So I'll cancel IFR here in a little bit. But I hope you saw, you could use IFR to your advantage to help you out in any which way you want. There's no right or wrong. They don't have to know where you're flying to and where you're not flying to. You could file to anywhere. You could land anywhere. You could cancel at any time. You could do whatever you want to do. So keep that in mind. That's one of the things I love most about flying, especially in this country. You start talking with people from different countries, you go, whoa, you guys are kind of limited. But there's so much freedom that we have in terms of airplanes and flying and going places, what you could do and can't do. And if you don't see it that way, just start talking with people from Europe.
November 1215 Golf on approach 124.6.
24-6, 1215 Golf, good day.
Okay.
24-6. And approach, good morning, stationary 1215 Golf, level 5000.
Stationary 1215 Golf, Golf approach, good morning, Burbank, altimeter 29907.
907, 15 Golf. Boom. There we go. Yeah, so just talk with people from different countries and you go, wow, you guys kind of, you know, at least from our perspective, it seems limiting.
190, contact Los Angeles Center 125.8. Have a nice flight.
25.8 up to 19,000. 834 Juliet Sierra. Good day.
Senior 17 November Golf.
In a little bit here, they'll go ahead and clear me up to my filed altitude of 9,000 feet to clear these mountains. But they like to keep me lower, at least for now. And the reason being is there's actually traffic flying right over here on what's called STARS, which are arrival procedures for the larger jets flying into Los Angeles. So those coming in from the west fly this way, and then they vector them into land. So the reason that they don't want me climbing to my filed cruise altitude is because I will fly right through.
15 Golf, traffic 2 o'clock, 5 miles westbound, Boeing 737, 6,000, pass overhead, caution, wait trouble.
All right, looking, thanks, 15 Golf.
Southwest 4123, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles northbound.
Man, it's beautiful out today.
We'll pass underneath you. Southwest 4123.
Absolutely beautiful. Coffee time.
Stripe 170, traffic's going to pass off your left, no factor. Climb maintain 13,000.
Climb maintain 13,000, big stripe 170.
Stationer 15 Golf, for additional traffic, turn right, heading 030.
Right turn 030, 1215 Golf.
Park south 4625, 1500, climbing 4,000, right turn off Burbank.
South 4625, still departure radar contact, maintain 4,000. Traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, off the direction, stationary, 5,000.
Looking for a stationary, maintaining 4,000, southwest 4625.
Stationer 15 Golf, traffic, 1 o'clock,
Inside.
4 miles southwestbound, Boeing 737, 2,000, climbing 4,000 to pass underneath you.
Yeah, got the southwest side, 1215 Golf.
Big Stripe 170, contact approach 128.75.
128.75, big stripe 170.
Southwest.
Southwest 4625, turn right, heading 320.
Right turn 320, south 4625.
They're going to Burbank. They're getting vectored the southwest to land on runway 8 at Burbank, I believe. And then there's another 737 beneath me. And 15 Golf has the traffic beneath me in sight as well, 11 o'clock.
Number 15 Golf, thanks. Southwest.
Another southwest.
3, contact approach 134.2, good day.
34.2, south 4123.
2 southwests. Man, it's beautiful out here.
Southwest 4625, traffic no factor, climb maintain 13,000.
That's that one.
13,000, south 4625.
That one just took off of Burbank. So one's landing in Burbank and one just took off from Burbank. Absolutely fantastic. Man, I can't get over how...
Stationer 15 Golf, turn left heading of 320, rejoin Victor 165 and resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 7,000.
All right, left turn 320, rejoin Victor 165 and climb maintain, was that 7,000 for 15 Golf?
Stationer 15 Golf, read back correct, maintain 7,000.
All right, 7,000, 15 Golf.
Southwest
So there's 7,000. Here comes my mixture, my prop, my power,
2875, south 4625, we'll see.
and my flight level change to go up to 7,000. The reason I did all these first is because I'm on autopilot. There's that. And right now I could see where it's going to join me on Victor 165. So this leg is already activated because it's pink. All I have to do is press nav, throw it into the standby. So you can see here GPS goes into white. Once my needle comes in over here, this pink needle, the plane will turn right and automatically intercept Victor 165 and the mode will switch to heading mode, GPS mode automatically, and we'll continue tracking Victor 165. But that will only work when I see my track vector going and actually intercepting it on this leg. If my track vector were intercepting it past Valley, I would have to go into the flight plan and go ahead and do menu, or even just like that, hit activate leg over here. But in my case, this has already been activated, and I'm rejoining that same portion of Victor 165. So I got away with that. A little less workload on my end. There, I'll open up the Cal flaps. What I was saying before is I can't get over.
Cal approach, good morning, Burbank, altimeter 29908. CFR descent approved, say destination.
I can't get over how every single time I'm in a plane, after doing this for hundreds of hours, I feel unbelievably lucky and fortunate to be up here. I mean, it never dawns on it never dawns on me. Is that what I'm trying to say? It never gets old, at least so far.
2004.
And it's incredible. It's really incredible.
24 Foxtrot Juliet, it's got a Foxtrot to contact.
It's a true.
Let me take 7,000, 24 Foxtrot Juliet.
It's a true gift to be able to do this. I mean, how many people wish to do this and unfortunately don't or can't or whatever the reason is? It's incredible. It's unbelievable. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. Truly lucky. There we go. Needle's coming in.
Falcon 4 Foxtrot Juliet, turn left heading 080.
And you'll see the GPS switch to
direct Pomona,
the active mode. There's altitude hold. I reached 7,000. Needle's coming in. And in a moment here, the plane will turn right and intercept Victor 165. Here comes my power. There's my prop. And there we go. It switched to GPS mode. Plane is turning right, intercepting the needle, just per the instruction. All is good. We'll get the mixture leaned. There we go. All looks good. All is kosher. And we'll go to 75 degrees rich of peak on the mixture, looking at the TIT here. And there we go. We'll call that 75. It's kind of fluctuating, but that's all good. And we're on our way. Everything looks good. We're coordinated. Here comes the heading synced with the needle, and we are on Victor 165. Here's Lang. Remember what I said before. The plane will turn here right towards Pomona or Palmdale. I wish to keep tracking straight to head up to Trona through the MOA. So I'll go ahead and cancel IFR at this time. And I hope it makes sense to you that you could use the IFR system to your advantage in any which way you want. You could also cancel on any time, and it's as simple as just a call. So here we go. And approach stationary 1215 Golf. I'd like to cancel IFR at this time.
Station 15 Golf, IFR cancellation received. Resume on navigation. Say altitude, climate to.
All right, on nav and going up to 9,500, 1215 Golf.
15 Golf right
And
here.
VFR on the squawk for 15 Golf?
28.75.
That was blocked.
Back belly 8694.
I blocked it.
Approach 128.75.
There comes heading.
75, back belly 94, have a good day.
November 15 Golf, did you want to cancel flight following as well?
Negative, actually. I went to VFR here. What was the code again for 15 Golf?
4654.
4654, appreciate it. We're actually heading up to Trona, Lima 72, 15 Golf.
72, all right, thanks.
There we go, 4654. So I'll have flight following, and I'll head up to 9,500.
125.5, 45.
All right, I'll actually keep the power where it's at because I have a good amount of excess thrust. And here comes flight level change. We'll go up to 100 knots, and it'll convert all of that excess energy into a rate of climb. So there we have it. Temperatures look good. I am on heading mode, so the plane won't turn right. In fact, what I could do is menu. I could delete this whole thing. There we go. And then what I could do is I could go to my stored flight plans. I could go here, Lima to Torrance, or Trona to Torrance, activate menu, invert flight plan, okay. And then I could go ahead and look over here. My next waypoint over Mojave is USR 120. And I'll go direct enter, boom. So we can see here, it looks good all the way to Trona. And then what I will do is simply go nav, bam. And now the plane will track straight towards Mojave while climbing up to 9,500. So we have 2,200 feet left to go.
Station 15 Golf, turn right heading 030, be a short vector for traffic.
All right, 030, 1215 Golf. There we go, and back to heading. Plane will turn right. Everything's working. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Fantastic.
Station 15 Golf, traffic 11 o'clock and 6 miles southwest down to Legacy at 8,000. Once you get above them, I'll give you your own navigation.
I appreciate it. Looking go 125 Golf. Really nice guy. And that's all there is to it. So let's summarize what happened. I wanted to get out of Torrance. I had to do some sort of IFR, be it IFR to VFR on top or an IFR flight plan. I wanted to show how you could do an IFR flight to anywhere. I could file an IFR flight from here to New York, take off, cancel, and land in Burbank. You could do whatever you want to do to serve your purpose, your mission. And then as we headed up this way, I actually filed it to Fox because I can't fly IFR into Trona. There's no instrument approaches there for a reason too.
15 Golf, traffic no factor, resume on navigation.
All right, on nav, thanks, 125 Golf. Direct enter, nav, boom. Plane's turning left, direct Mojave. And then I canceled IFR in the air, and it transitioned me straight into flight following. And there we go, and I'm heading to Trona. And I updated the controller. I said, hey, listen, we're actually going to Trona, Lima 72. And that's it. I'm getting traffic advisories, and it's all good. Coming up on 8,000. In fact, I'll go to 89 knots just to get there better. There we go. All that excess energy to a rate of climb. Easy. And now I'm on flight following towards my destination, so not much to it. So get out there, use the system, don't be afraid of it. Know it really well to where you know what you can do and when, which tool you'll pull out of your toolbox, your pilot toolbox, to better serve your mission that you're looking to accomplish. So I hope that makes sense. And there you have it.